Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Derail Valley. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That looks really weird up there. It looks like it's supposed to have a sign there, but the sign's gone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So, I think I said in the last Trans-Siberian Railway video that I really want to do another Derail Valley video soon. And then I was going to play this just for good fun last night. And I saw these three jobs together. Now, normally I won't take more than 2 jobs because I love that sweet, sweet time bonus. And I'm afraid I won't be able to do it with 3. Well, I did try doing 3 jobs once recently, and it worked fine, and I made a lot of money at it. Now, these are a little different in that they go to 3 different locations. But, you know, the final one here takes us up to the machine factory in town, which it pays $31,000 without bonus, so that's pretty nice. But we have to drive through the city west to get there. And here's another nice job, 50 grand, delivering diesel and gasoline. And we have to drive through the oil refinery to get there. So with any luck, you know, we can pull in, drop off a load, go, pull in, drop off a load, go. And this will work out really well. It is almost 3:20 in the morning. Let's go get our locomotives. And we are going to need 2 locomotives for this. Let's teleport. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, I'd forgotten I'd left this thing sitting here. I pulled in here with the job, and it'd been so long since I'd been here. I was like, why is that DE6 painted differently? Oh, wait, that's mine. You're an idiot. Yeah, thanks, Growler. All right, so let's get this guy started, and we're going to have to... I'm so glad that we can do so much of this with... Actually, I need to turn these up a bit more. So much of this with the mouse scroller now. Okay, let's get out of here. We do want to be able to drive straight out, so... or straight out. My brain is not working yet this morning. We want to keep our locomotive straight as long as we can here, because connecting 2 locomotives on a curve does not work out very well. Okay. So we should be able to do this like this. Let's just put this right here. I always put this guy in the front. You know, maybe I should have done this the other way around. It might have been more interesting. No, we'll stick with the locomotive I'm used to. I do love the fact that they did this for us. It is so nice to be able to... And they've increased the distance, too, so you don't have to stand right next to the controls to do it, which means that you can stand where you can actually see. That was a big problem at the museum because you'd have to stand clear over on the one side, and that area is huge. So it made it very hard to see what you were doing when you were trying to... There we go. When you were trying to get a locomotive out. Okay, so for right now, we need... Sorry, I keep forgetting I can't. Okay, forward. Let's give it a little power. Let's actually take the handbrake off. What'd I say? Yeah, just hush, Growler, hush. Okay. Oh, that's why I was hitting the wrong key. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't sit. I was actually crouching, not sitting. All right. So let's get these guys hooked up, and then we can go find where our first job is. And I did try looking before doing any of this. I tried to look and see where these jobs were. Normally, I'd hook up to the first job. I just gotta try to time this just right. Normally, I'd hook up to the first job to save time, you know, to get that time bonus. But I couldn't find it. And the second and third jobs, I could find ones that matched it. Unfortunately, I could find multiple ones that matched it. Let's see. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay. Up here, come in here. Also, they've added at some point the ability to, wrong switch. It's probably a good thing I'm not using this one as my lead locomotive. They've added the ability to walk up the little steps. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have any steps on the side there. Now, the question is, did I make it? Nope. Let's close this. Hopefully I won't need in here again. Oh, that's going to be real close. I don't know if I'll make it. And then that's hanging down. Oh, there we go. That was a little unrealistic, but I'm not going to complain. There, and now we'll connect these. There we go. Okay, so now we don't need back in that one. We'll hop in this one. See, I didn't have to hop there. I didn't need to close that either. All right. Oh, I need to go set the brake line. Okay, where is the lever for that? There it is. Okay, cool. All right, jump over that, on here, climb in here. Okay, we're good to go. Now we can actually move forward and set our lights properly. Brakes off. You didn't re-engage a parking brake anywhere, did you? Nope. I think I want the lights up a little higher. Let's turn this off. Let's get our remote out. Oh, and one thing I did since the last time you guys were here, I got a charger and put it right there. I guess the charger works. Just it's a no plug sort of charger, because I haven't found any way to snap the thing into place or anything. I just slap it down there and it seems to work. All right, let's get out here. We'll come over here. Get our remote out. I don't know if you guys saw the lights I put on the side there or not. It has been a while since I've done a video on this. There we go. Well, this early morning work here. All right. Okay, this here, let's check this. No, that's the wrong direction. Nope, that was too far. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't doing anything strange to us here. I don't know where we're going, so we're just going to, I'm pretty sure it's not down in the oil drop-off area, and we know it's not going to be in the military drop-off, so I think we can pass that without worrying about it. So we'll park the train in front of the station house. I think I got that perfect, because there's the switch to go down to D. All right, so let's run over here. We're going to grab these one at a time this time and pick them up one at a time. It's going to be a lot of running quickly to try to maximize my time and stuff. So the first one we're going to drop off. Oh, no, that's going to be the last one I want to pick up. So the last one we want to drop off is going to be the first one we pick up, and this is for the machine factory. This should be in E somewhere. Okay, E20. So let's get this out. Okay, we want to go left, 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 right. Let's hop out here and go down here to our load that we're picking up. There we go. And get our remote out, which is why I always have the DH4 with me. That scared me when those lights flipped on like that. I know the remote always automatically flips your lights, but I wasn't expecting it. I thought the engine blew up for some reason. All right, going 18. Would you stop wiggling? Why are you wiggling? All right, let's slow it down. Just want it under 5. That's good. Closer, closer. This is so satisfying. I love this part of the game. The connecting everything up, and I know some people hate the fact we aren't using knuckles, but I like it because it's more of a hands-on experience. Okay. That brake is not engaged. Let's not engage it. There we go. I'm glad it's always the first or the last car. It would be a real pain if it wasn't. Okay. 221 to 429. 221. Okay, cool. So let's go find out where our next one is. You got some pretty fast feet there. Thanks, Brawler. All right, so this is the city. This is our second drop-off. This is in E10, or excuse me, E10. It's the next one over. Well, that's going to be easy. Sun's coming up. Yeah, I know. I'd really hoped to have all of this connected before the sun came up on us. Nope, nope. Okay, brakes off. Forward. Come on, let's get a move on here, guys. I notice the DE6 is a little bit of a lag when you operate the power lever. It tends to take it a couple of seconds before it actually starts moving. Yep, don't want that. Okay, let's flip this. Let's ride on the back here for now. Disengage that. We'll reverse that. Yeah, a little wheel slip. I sort of expected that was going to happen. Because I'm in a hurry. I want to get all this stuff connected. Make sure I have my fingers on the right buttons for the brakes. I really need to do some set up Trans-Siberian Railway keybinds. I assume that if you set them up, it works. Okay, let's jump off. There we go. No, I didn't want to lean. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Growler? Yeah, no singing. That's fine. Then why were you singing? Okay. This is our job here. 434 to 709. Oh, goodness sakes, my fingers. 434, okay. Oh, wait. Brake. Where is the... Oh, there it is. And this is the one. Good. I don't have to run to the back of the train. Okay, let's go get our last job. Oh, this train is so long. I hope I don't need a third locomotive on this. Oops. I did look at it before I decided what I was doing. Okay, and where did it put this? It put it nowhere. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to get the backpack out. Let's get rid of the watch for now and put our new job right there. Okay. Okay, so our logistics hall is in C1S. How can it be in C? Seriously. I mean, it's fine. We have to go past it anyways. But I looked at C. I looked at all of them. There was no train long enough for it to be in C. You know what? Let's get the remote out and do this. All right, we're going to go forward. They went backwards for a moment there, and that really confused me. I'm going forward because I want to get on the last wagon here. We are going to be way out in Timbuktu by the time the last wagon is past anything. This is going to be one of the longest trains, if not the longest train I have ever gotten on. I so love the teleporting and the ability to hop on and off moving trains in Derail Valley. They really need to do that with Siberian Railway too. And I think the graphic standard for Siberian Railway is lower. It's like it's a much older generation game. So I really wish I could read the little plates on all the controls and stuff. I mean, they do have it so you can mouse over and see what they are, so that's great. But it would be nice to be able to see what something is just by a glance. You know, something just dawned on me that this might screw us time-wise. All right, let's get the brakes on and quit leaning. As if this job is behind something. If it's behind something, we are so screwed. It's not. You know, when it is. It is behind two things. Oh my goodness, no wonder I didn't see it. It's clear back here behind all of this. Alright, so that means we're going to have to get a shunter, pull these flat cars. Yeah, that's not connected. And God, please let them all be connected. All the flat cars connect. The tank won't be, but we can connect that. We're going to have to pull these all out and then come in with our train to get this. Yeah, okay. Well, this is cheery. It's a good thing that they leave a shunter sitting over here. All right. Now up, over, down to the shunter. I haven't even been in one of these things in ages. Oh, the controls in this look so bizarre. I'm not used to it at all. Where's the cutoff lever? Right there. Okay, there we go. And we're going to be backing into this and everything too. This is going to be such a pain in the rear. I am not happy with this. Alright, just gently, gently. Why on earth did it accelerate so quickly there? Now I'm probably going to have a repair bill for that. I don't know. We'll see. There, that. Jump out of here. Take the brake off. Oh, did it actually shove this? If it shoved this back far enough to save us a little bit of time, I'm not going to complain too much. Come on. There we go. Okay. And yes, I did change my... oh, goodness, it's the other end. I did change my remote over to this one, which is going to be a nuisance in a minute. Okay, let's go over here. I just need to get you past this, is what I need to do. Okay. Once you're past this part, I can get my train in here and do all that good stuff. Then I can just back this back in, shut everything down, and leave it until the next time I'm here. I'll grab the shunter and go do maintenance on it. Should be all we need to do. There. Now, this should be all set. We'll flip that switch when we go through it. Which I understand it's not the way you're supposed to do things, but... Now, where is the front of my train? Oh, goodness. Up and in, guys. Okay. Brakes off. Set it to reverse. Okay. Now, let's get our remote back. Nope, nope, that's not what I want. Now we have to go all the way back through here down to this. I suppose I'd better stay out here a little bit and make sure my train is going where I want it to go instead of doing something dumb. Where is it? Why are we going so slow? I should have at least gotten more than 5 kph out of that. Okay, we are where we're supposed to be. That's good. All we have to do is get down here to this and wait for it to arrive. You can hear the DE6 from, you know, that's one thing I've noticed about this that I think is an error they should correct, is the horns do not work very well distance-wise. Well, I could hear it there. Maybe that's because it's right over on the other side of this because the train is so long. But so often, you know, I'll be at one end of a train and I can't hear my horn. And I should be able to hear it. Those horns really carry a long ways, which is the point. They're, you know, supposed to be loud enough for somebody to hear the train is coming before the train arrives. Slowed that down a little sooner than I had intended to. I have to keep in mind the fact that this is a much longer, heavier train. It's going to take more to slow it down and stop it than... Don't back away. What are you doing? Turn that off, please. There we go. And now we hit the brakes. Are the brakes off on this? Why did it bounce away? I hit it at like 3 miles an hour. I'm going to hit this brake just in case for some reason the brakes are off. Okay. What is going on with this train? Why is it all over the place? Oops, I need to hit the brakes. There we go. Okay, now let's put this on. Twirl the twirler. Connect our hoses. There. Let's check. 647 to 648. Well, that's handy. So this is 648. And I do need to go check the other side to see if the brake was on or not at all. Yeah, 647. And the brake was on. It still moved even with the brake on. It makes no sense. All right. Well, you know, let's turn that forward. Give this some power. I do not want to leave the stuff we have over here. And I've been forgetting to set my timer. Oh my goodness, I have no idea how long this video already is. I want to back this stuff back down into here. I don't care about where anything else is, just as long as I get that put back away where it's supposed to be. Make sure we can give a little bit more go there. Yeah, this is probably going to have to be a 2-part episode. Oops. I hadn't intended for that, but there's just too much going on with this job already. I swear we must be halfway up the mountain by now. The locomotive is. Put that away. And then this. Let's go ahead and... Whoa! I did not expect to do that. Brake off. Oh, no. Yeah, wheel slip. All right. Now this, I'm not going to need to use the use the remote for this because we need to get all of this into that area, so it's not going to make any difference. And I don't believe there's anything else in there. We just took out everything else that was in that parking area. No wonder I couldn't find it. I did not expect it to be hidden behind other stuff. This job, I mean. Okay, we should be far enough in here. I didn't need that out. Let's close this door. Let's put this to neutral. The brakes are all on. Put the handbrake on. Where's the fuel cutoff? Right there. And then we can just flip all these switches off. Close the door, and this guy can just stay right here. I just need to put the handbrake on this one. Disconnect it from the stuff behind it. And empty the air pipe because I forgot to do anything there. And the handbrake on that one. Okay, so that's all set. Now we can actually start doing the job we're actually trying to do. Oh my goodness, look how far away this is. Oh goodness, there we go. Well, at least we're not all the way up the hill already. Alright. Close the door. Close the door. Brakes off. Lever forward. Oh goodness, I hope we have enough power to do this. You know, I need to invest in one of those remote control thingies. I can't remember what they're called, but the ones that let you connect two locomotives, control two locomotives that are not physically connected. That's basically the same as the blue cable, but a wireless version. Okay. Let's try to get as much speed as we can before we hit the hill here. And you can go off. You're just annoying me at the moment. That's really great. This is really great for keeping my night vision when we're hauling stuff at night. Yeah, I know. We are going to overheat here soon, but I can handle a little bit of overheating so long as we don't start sliding back down the hill. By the numbers, we've got enough power between these two. Unless I miscalculated. Yeah, never happened. Hush. Well, everybody, I'm actually having to record this after the fact. Because I went to go edit and discovered I had enough video for 2 episodes. And we didn't even finish the job. So this is the end of part 1 of this, which I suspect is going to be a 3 or even maybe a 4-part job. 4 videos for this one job. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the, all the shunting we just did. We are on our way, and hopefully we'll get paid for this someday. So if you enjoyed the video, please tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.